Okay, today we are doing a review of Nancy Pelosi's top 3 stock holdings right now, and as a reminder, most active funds cannot beat the S&P 500 long term, and to always do your own research. But I'm here from Wall Street X, and starting off her list at number 3, Nancy has Broadcom stock, or AVGO. The one-year return has been 104.2%, and the average analyst rating is a strong buy, and the average analyst one-year forecast is 6.7. Pretty high valuation, but it has that earnings growth to match. Dividend is 0.64%, and the WSX rating is a buy right now, and our target price is 11.8% higher than where it is today. They've beat all 4 of their last earnings calls, and the EPS is forecasted to dip slightly into 2026 and then explode upwards later in the year. Very good valuation to growth ratio, even though it is pretty high, and they offer chips and hardware to support a lot of the AI companies, and they're not directly investing into the AI products themselves, and that exposes them to a lot of the upside while keeping their risks low, which is great to see. However, most insiders seem to be selling the stock right now, and their growth is pretty much solely the result of the massive spend on AI, and there's a lot of questions being raised as to the sustainability of that spending and just how long these products are going to sit before they need to be replaced. Obviously, if they need to be replaced quicker, Broadcom sells more, and there's just a lot of uncertainty about that right now, so we're going to see how that turns out, but that's going to raise our risk profile to medium. The return is high. We put Broadcom as a buy right now. And the number 2 stock that Nancy Pelosi has is Alphabet, or GOOG. One-year return for Google has been 59.7%, and the average analyst rating is a strong buy with a 5.7% upside over the next year. Pretty good valuation, but fairly low earnings growth forecast compared to what we've seen last year. We put this one as a hold, and the target price is 0.6% higher than where it is today for us, and they do have a small dividend at 0.27%. They have beat 3 of their last 4 earnings calls. They're highly diversified, and again, back to that dividend, they have been slowly building up their dividend history. This is something I don't see a lot of people talking about. Is Google starting to lean into that dividend history as they continue to mature, and I think we're going to see them continue to do that. One of the best product moats in the world, Google has been the most superior search engine by far for quite a while, and it looks like they're going to hold on to that top spot for a while. However, high valuation for the growth forecast is a concern, especially with a lot of the uncertainty around the returns of the AI investments that Google's doing right now. Healthy mix of insider buying and selling right now, which is a good sign, but the risk we put is low, the return we have put as low as well, so we've put Google as a hold at this time. And Nancy Pelosi's top stock right now is NVDA stock, the talk of the town. Their one-year return has been 29.2% over the past year, and the average analyst rating is a strong buy, with the average one-year forecast being 38.7%. Fairly high valuation, but incredibly strong earnings growth forecasts. They have a super small dividend of 0.02%, and we've put this one as a buy, and our target price is 48.4% over the next year, which is one of our highest forecasts. They've beat all 4 of their last earnings calls and a very good moat, just like Google. Nobody really comes close in terms of NVIDIA's tech right now. A lot of what I'm seeing is that their chips are a full generation ahead of all their competitors, is what the insiders are saying. So that's very, very good. Short to medium term spending on AI is also, like as an industry, is also expected to ramp up significantly, and NVIDIA is positioned perfectly to ride that wave. However, there are questions again about the demand for these AI chips and just how much the top AI companies are going to spend on them, and how often they have to rotate through those products, bring new products in as the old ones get obsolete. Lots of uncertainty around that, but the risk we put is medium. The return is high for NVIDIA, and so we've put that as a buy. And that is our review of Nancy Pelosi's top 3 stock holdings right now. You can visit wallstreetexec.com for more content and ratings. Otherwise, have a great night, and thanks for watching.